Well, 2007, you dropped the Hot It Up album.
Right.
And then in 2008, you said you were retiring from music.
Right.
Now, were you having health problems during this time?
Yeah. I had bad chest pain. I think some doctors thought it was pericarditis. I think it was misdiagnosed. But it was actually acid reflux. Just bad eating and going to sleep. So I learned that years after. Years after following Dr. Sebi's diet, I realized that certain food that you eat and then you go to sleep just bring the acid up into your esophagus. So that was, and it was chronic. I couldn't perform without pain.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, and you just fixed it by changing your diet?
Right, 100%.
Wow, okay.
The best kept secret for reflux that I learned is papaya seeds. Like just a handful of the papaya seed, you chew it up. I think the enzyme from the papaya seed coats the esophagus or keep the acid down. And I've been using that for like over 3 years, and it always works.
So you just take papayas and just seed them, or you actually buy the seeds by themselves?
The papaya seeds.
Wow. Okay, we'll try that.
Someone said it, and I tried it, and it actually worked.
Okay.
Actually, someone said, they didn't tell me to use the papaya seed. They said to eat the papaya. So I had the papaya, and then I said, you know what? Let me try crush up some of these things, because if the papaya flesh itself is so potent, there must be more potency in the seeds. So then I chewed, and it was like real. It's a strong taste, but then I realized it coated my stomach.
Okay, so you just grind up the seeds and just like
you chew it up like how you chew up anything, like you chew up a gum.
Okay.
Yeah, but you spit the trash out. Yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
Right.
Okay, because although you claimed you retired, you ended up unretiring and dropping more music.
Right.
You dropped Can't Stop Now with Major Lazer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Major Lazer. Big Diplo fan.
Right.
Yeah, I've interviewed him before. Just a super talented guy, man. How did that come together?
I met, but first, when I didn't get the chance to retire, so I didn't get to go anywhere, because I Am Blessed came out same time. I was contemplating leaving music. I Am Blessed came out and became a mega song. So then I was getting calls for all these shows. So I had to take the shows. But then I met Diplo down in Manhattan. He had an artist, what's her name again? No one in the world who is swagger like us. What's her name again?
MIA?
MIA. So he introduced me to, someone introduced me to him and MIA, the Diplo and MIA. They were in the studio. They had a little hotel room thing or a little studio thing, and they were there. And he started linking with me. So they sent me the beat, and I said, you need to get this girl on the beat. Her name is Jovi Rockwell. So we did that song together. I wrote the song, I sent it to him, and I told him to link up with Jovi Rockwell because I did something with her prior. I did a record with Jovi Rockwell called You're Gonna Need Me. She got signed to Sony Records. Yeah, but they didn't push that single. I think they went into a different direction. So, but I still believed in her. I thought she could have been like a huge artist out of Jamaica. So I linked up Major Lazer with Jovi Rockwell, and the record came out. The problem I had with Major Lazer then was that they wanted me to sign a contract. Their representatives wanted me to sign a contract. That they only showed me the short form. And by now I was getting more cognizant of the business. I wanted to see the long contract. Yeah, because I believed in Major Lazer at that time. So the lawyer was like, F you, you're always causing problems. You know, so the record did not get the right promotion or what it was supposed to do. Because the contract to this day has not been signed.
That's too bad, man.
Right.
I would have loved to see you and Major Lazer actually do like projects together.
Right. But me and Walchify are cool. Real cool.
Well, then in 2012, you dropped the Sweet Jamaica album.
Mm-hmm.
Was this like your biggest album for, since like Heads High?
Yeah. Yeah, because it had broke it down.
Right.
It had broke it down. So I did a reggae side and I did a dancehall side. So, and I thought that album would have done way better if I had separated the music. I should have released Broke It Down album by itself and Sweet Jamaica album by itself. I think too many songs on one compilation, you know, I think it was a mistake. But it did well. It did well. But I think it just had too many songs.
Well, too many songs or not, the album was number 7 on the Billboard Reggae chart. Google Music named it top 50 album of 2012. Complex named it a top 100 album of 2012. It was in the best of 2012 in the reggae section on iTunes. So it got a lot of critical praise.
And I did that by myself, with no independent. Yeah, by then I was an independent artist, and I believed then that if I had, if as I said before, if I had separated the pieces, and put more energy behind the Broke It Down or the Sweet Jamaica at maybe 2 different times, it would have done better, because many people do not know that Broke It Down is on that album, and Broke It Down is, I think, my 2nd or 3rd, top selling or top streaming songs.
Yeah, I mean, right now, let's see. Heads High is number 1 at 55 million. Number 2 is Voice of Sweet Jamaica, the All-Star remix.
Right, that's
you and
Sweet
a bunch of
Jamaica.
other
That's
people.
Sweet Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's Broke It Down.
Right.
And then it's Gallus and Hot
Walk.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hot Fuck.
Yeah.
Right. Those are the biggest songs. Okay. Because then in 2014, you showed up on Beyonce's Standing on the Sun reggae remix.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like to be on a song with Beyonce?
Because of the success of Broke It Down, Danny C was contacted to find an artist, and he said he threw a few names, and they did not buy into what Danny was selling them. So he sent them Mr. Vegas, and he sent them the song Broke It Down, and I think she knew the song Broke It Down. So they it was like some top, secret files. We had to go through code and all kind of things to get, certain agreement, confidentiality agreement.
Right,
So,
Beyonce.
Right. So I took the project to Jamaica because I believe that I wanted to give her authentic dancehall. So I took the project to Jamaica, and I said, I hooked up with Danny Brown, who produced Heads Eye, and Clevie from Steel and Clevie, who produced all the Shabba Rankin, Trailer Load, and all of them songs, to get her that authentic dancehall vibe. We sent it to her, and she wanted me to be more hardcore on the record because I was trying to do like a baby boy type of thing with Sean Paul vibe. And she was like, no. She wanted a raw thing. Yeah, so we did it, and someone actually leaked the record. And the record started taking off on the East Coast. People were calling me that, oh, yeah, Beyonce, it's number 1 in the station, number 1. Someone leaked the record, and I think I don't know what happened. The whole project was scrapped. Because the album that they played for me, I went to the studio and the engineer played her album for me that was coming out with Standing on the Sun. So the next day or 2 days after, I woke up and Beyonce dropped a totally new project at 12 midnight. No Standing on the Sun, nothing I heard in the studio. So maybe because they leaked the record, she was pissed or something. I don't know, but then later on she put it on her platinum compilation.
So she scrapped that whole album because of the leak.
The album that played for me in the studio with Standing on the Sun. I was like excited, was like, yo, this is it. And she loved the song. She still performs it on her tours. But someone leaked it. Just my luck. It would have been another baby boy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, you're still on a song with Beyonce.
Facts.
Can't be that bad over that.
Facts. Beyonce knows my name. Tell that to them.